Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Captain Mark Franke, the Academy Director. On behalf of the Ventura County Criminal Justice Training Center, welcome to the combined swearing-in graduation ceremony for Academy Class 2019-2. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, unfortunately, we have to modify the ceremony. Based on safety concerns and CDC recommendations, we did not allow any of the graduates to invite their family and friends, and the public was not invited. Fortunately, we will be able to live stream the ceremony, so if you're joining us from home this afternoon, we appreciate your support, and your loved ones behind me are excited to share this experience with you. Each separate law enforcement agency with graduates from Class 2019-2 will have their own swearing-in ceremony. This ceremony will only include the 17 graduates from the Ventura County Sheriff's Office. The actual graduating class consisted of 41 graduates from 8 different agencies. These 17 men and women have worked exceptionally hard to get here, and they certainly have earned their badges and diplomas that were presented to them today. We will begin the program with the Pledge of Allegiance led by Class Sergeant Cody Clovis. Cody?
Present arms. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Order. Arms. Please be seated.
The Academy program is made possible through the combined efforts of law enforcement agencies from Ventura, San Luis Obispo, Santa Barbara counties in partnership with Ventura College. We operate under the direction of the Ventura County Sheriff's Office. Our objective is to prepare recruits mentally, morally, emotionally, and physically for entry into a custody or a patrol training program. Our academy strives to obtain the best from every recruit. We expect 100% effort, 100% of the time. This is our motto, and we hold the recruits accountable in every aspect of the program. Speaking of holding the recruits accountable, it's with a great deal of pride that I introduce the men and women responsible for the recruits' day-to-day training. Working as a recruit training officer is an extremely demanding job. They work diligently to make sure the graduates are prepared for this challenging career. From the Ventura County Sheriff's Office, Senior Deputy Jackie Miles. Senior Deputy Dan Turok. Senior Deputy Mike Salman. From the Ventura Police Department, Corporal Ryan Reynosa. And their leader, also from the Ventura County Sheriff's Office, Sergeant Harold Orr. The men and women seated before you have completed a demanding 24-week, 907-hour curriculum structured to make them the finest law enforcement officers possible. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the Sheriff of Ventura County, Bill Ayub.
All right, you guys are ready for this, right? Yes, I bet you're more than ready. Well, to our viewers, welcome to the graduation and swearing in of the new deputy sheriffs, the Ventura County Sheriff's Criminal Justice Training Center, Class 2019-2. Amazing. This is the most unusual and unique graduation ceremony we've ever had. But it also in some ways punctuates the gravity of the work that you're entering into doing. It's a serious and unprecedented health crisis in our community. You're stepping out of this training program onto the front lines, and your community, and we thank you for that. Today marks a significant accomplishment and major milestone in your public safety careers. It's an exciting day for those of us in the profession as well, to not only see the next generation of our community's peace officers begin their service, but to have a fresh infusion of energy, ideas, and intellect joining our ranks. Completing the Academy training program is no small feat and is very often a team effort. To the friends, families, and loved ones of these men and women, we're thankful for your patience and for your support, and we appreciate the sacrifices you made throughout the Academy program and will continue to make as your new deputy moves forward in their life of service. So thank you for joining us today to celebrate the success and future service of our newest deputy sheriffs. And to the new deputies, congratulations on your incredible accomplishment. In completing the challenges and rigors of the Academy training, this is no small feat. The peace officers sitting around you today represent about 1 in every 100 people that aspire to do the job that you are entering into doing. You should take pride in knowing that you've joined a noble profession with an extended family of some of the finest human beings anywhere, and that this is a distinction not attained by chance or with ease. We know the sacrifices you made and the commitments you fulfilled, and we share with you in the joy of reaching this milestone. When you leave this place today and move forward in your careers, always remember the struggle you endured and overcame to reach this moment. The pride you feel right now in your accomplishment, and the excitement you feel about what lies ahead for you. This will help keep you on a steady course of making good decisions, serving the public good, and ensuring the incredible power entrusted to you by this community is well placed. This day is not just a celebration of graduating from the Academy program, it's a celebration of a new beginning as you move into the ranks of the men and women who have laid the foundation for the profession you will be serving in. I welcome you to our family, and I wish you nothing but success and happiness in your careers. All right, if you please rise, we have an oath of office. If you'll raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, do state your name, do solemnly swear. That I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California.
That I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California.
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance.
To the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California.
To the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California.
That I take this obligation freely.
That I take this obligation freely.
Without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
Without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
And that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter.
And that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter.
Congratulations, deputies.
Thank you, Sheriff. Go ahead and be seated, graduates, deputies. Class 2019-2 started with 64 recruits. Today, there were 41 graduates. Every class chooses a class motto to represent them throughout the program and into the future. Class 2019-2 chose the motto, "With every breath we shall defend." The class chose this motto because it speaks of their desire to protect our communities regardless of the obstacles placed in their way. It is used in honor of fallen heroes who gave their lives defending others. With every breath, Class 2019-2 shall defend. At this time, we'd like to individually recognize the graduates from graduating Class 2019-2. All of them from the Ventura County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Emily Alnwick. Deputy Gregory Amantia. Deputy Thomas Blewett. Deputy Cody Klobus. This morning, staff presented the special awards to graduates in recognition of their exceptional talent and ability in critical skills of law enforcement. Deputy Klobus was the award winner for the F. Morton Pitt Memorial Award for Leadership. This award is dedicated to the memory of F. Morton Pitt, a longtime supporter and friend of the law enforcement community. This award exemplifies Mr. Pitt's dedication, integrity, and work ethic, the same qualities expected of a class sergeant. Deputy Klobus was selected during week 8 of the program. The factors evaluated prior to selection include maturity, dedication, and the ability to lead. This responsibility, although rewarding, can be difficult, as the class sergeant not only has to be a recruit and manage his or her own obligations, he or she must also provide leadership, structure, and assistance to the other recruits. The F. Morton Pitt Memorial Award consisted of a plaque and a check for $500. Congratulations, Deputy Klobus. Next up, Deputy Joel Coe. Deputy Brenda Lizeth Cruz. Deputy George A. Delgado, Jr. Deputy Christian Holm. Deputy Amanda Ann Kennedy. Deputy Krista Krupnick. Deputy Vivian Levine. Deputy John McGill. Deputy Sean Kenneth Miller. Deputy Javier Ocampo. Deputy Joshua Schindler. Deputy Schindler was another award winner among the Ventura County Sheriff's Office graduates. Deputy Schindler set himself apart throughout the academy when it came to the physical attributes. And this morning, he was presented the Top Physical Fitness Award, sponsored by the Peace Officers Association of Ventura County. The rigorous physical training program includes push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, distance running, sprints, weight training, calisthenics, stretching, scaling a 6-foot fence, 6-foot block wall, 2 obstacle courses, 150-pound body drag, and pretty much whatever else staff could dream up and make him do. Congratulations, Deputy Schindler. Next up, Deputy Thomas Scott. Last but not least, Deputy Matt Watlington. Ladies and gentlemen, I proudly present to you from the Ventura County Criminal Justice Training Center, the Ventura County Sheriff Office graduates from Class 2019-2.
Class, attention. Seats.
At this time, a few of the graduates will give their perspective on what the academy experience has meant to them. Deputy Klobus.
Good afternoon. The deputies of Class 2019-2 here today are not the same as the recruits that arrived at the Academy 6 months ago. We have progressed and improved ourselves and are more ready for the challenges that lay ahead in our careers due to this Academy experience. We arrived at the academy unaware of the challenges that we would face. We endured lifetime fitness sessions most afternoons and some agonizing nights full of push-ups, sprints, and sit-ups. We went home sore and exhausted, only to stay up all night writing memorandums. We spent countless hours staring at PowerPoints, discussing relevant case law, and whether an action was objectively reasonable under the totality of the circumstances. We practiced and were tested in realistic law enforcement scenarios, applying our knowledge to interactions with actors, discussing our actions with staff, and learning from those superb peace officers. Our training was diverse and difficult, and inevitably led to failures. But Class 2019-2 is special. Our ability to rebound from our blunders and make amends for our missteps is unmatched. With every botched scenario and every reprimand from the staff officers, we learned. With every sleepless night and every push-up demanded of us, we grew stronger. With every missed test question and study session, we increased our understanding. No matter what obstacle appeared in our way, we overcame it and became better because of it. The Academy sculpted Class 2019-2. It made us more aware of our shortcomings and taught us the methods to overcome them. The Academy prepared us for the career that we have all chosen by teaching us the importance of constant improvement. The motto of Class 2019-2 is, "With every breath we shall defend." Each of us here is dedicated to protecting this community, and we are dedicated to always being better. With every breath we shall defend, and with every breath we shall improve. We will continue to progress and develop as deputies, and as deputies, we look forward to protecting and serving Ventura County. Thank you. And it is now my pleasure to introduce Deputy George Delgado.
Good afternoon. The deputies of Class 2019-2 here today. Good afternoon. It is an honor for me to speak with you today on behalf of Class 2019-2. Unfortunately, there is no graduation ceremony for us today, a ceremony that is normally filled with pomp and circumstance, a time set aside for us to share accomplishment with our loved ones. However disappointing this may be, I think I can speak for my fellow classmates when I say our desire to become peace officers is much greater than the need for a ceremony. Regardless of these circumstances, today is a special day for us, and I want to thank those that have joined us online and watching our dreams become a reality today. And as our academy experience comes to an end, I can't help but think of valuable lessons I have learned over these last 6 months. One of these lessons consisted of being reminded of the need to be patient with my peers and understanding our class was made up of individuals with different upbringings. With this came different ways of thinking, different ways of communicating, and different ways of leading. Although difficult at first, we eventually became a well-oiled machine that was able to use our diverse backgrounds and experience to our advantage. Along with patience, I was reminded of the importance of camaraderie. During difficult and challenging times, there was always a classmate close by, willing to lend a helping hand or listen to me vent my frustrations. This field of work is unique, one that will require us to look out for each other. There will be times when only a coworker will be able to understand and help with the feelings we are experiencing. This academy experience has prepared us for times to come and has emphasized the need for looking out for one another. And we realize we are entering into the law enforcement field at a critical moment in our nation's history, a moment where our nation requires a special group of individuals who are willing to place their personal safety at risk to serve others. I am fully confident in the abilities of each of my classmates, as we have been trained by some of the most professional and experienced staff members this region has to offer. On behalf of Class 2019-2, thank you for joining us today. God bless you. It is my pleasure to introduce the next speaker, Deputy Gregory Amantia.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Ventura County Sheriff's graduates, Class 2019-2, I want to thank you all for joining us, both in person and virtually, for this momentous occasion. Back in October, the only two things this group of 17 individuals had in common was our passion for law enforcement and our desire to make it to this day, April 2nd. Yet, over these past 24 weeks, we have learned more about ourselves and each other than we could have ever expected. From the long, sleepless nights of handwritten memorandums, we learned what dedication felt like and that we could still function without sleep. From the shared paranoia of being called out to lead the class in marching or inspection, we learned each one of us can operate under pressure. As class corporal, we learned each one of us is capable of being a leader and the challenges of leading a group of Type A personalities. From our record-long 3-hour Class A inspection, we learned you can lose all feeling in your legs and still stand. Each new day brought a new set of challenges and a new set of experiences that none of us will soon forget. This journey tested our resolve, dedication, and commitment to this program and our new chosen path. However, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for the support of our families, friends, and loved ones. It is their encouragement, patience, and understanding that allows us to succeed, and they are truly our motivation to continue forward. Finally, on behalf of Class 2019-2, I want to thank the recruit training officer staff for all they have given us these past 24 weeks. Commander Davidson, Captain Frankie, Sergeant Orr, Senior Deputy Miles, Senior Deputy Turok, Corporal Reynosa, Senior Deputy Solomon. Thank you. Your hard work, patience, and dedication to our success is what makes this academy the most successful training academy in the country. The wisdom you imparted is invaluable. Each one of you is the gold standard of what an exemplary peace officer is. And we are honored to have had you as our teachers and our mentors. These past 6 months have been unforgettable, and although this is just the beginning, today we stand proudly before you, not as 17 individuals, but as brothers and sisters dedicated to the protection and service of our families, our communities, and our country. Thank you. It is now my honor to introduce Deputy Amanda Kennedy.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you all for being here to celebrate this momentous achievement with all of us. For those of you watching from home, we wish you could be here, but we feel your love and support. I wanted to begin with a quote by Henry Ford. "Coming together is a beginning. Staying together is progress. Working together is success." The Academy goal is to build exceptional peace officers mentally, physically, and emotionally. Everything in the Academy has a purpose, and by the end of those long 6 months, we all have the tools to be successful peace officers and serve our communities with confidence and resilience. The Academy is not for the weak-hearted or for those that are not 100% dedicated. The program will push you, sometimes to the brink of quitting. You have to find that courage to continue, and if you do, you can stand on the stage and be proud to be a peace officer. Everyone behind me, or next to me, and for those from other agencies that were unable to be here with us today, I am so proud to be standing here and being able to call them all partners. One key tool the Academy drilled into us was the importance of teamwork. We started out with 64 recruits, all with different ideas, skill sets, and opinions. Getting everyone on the same page was difficult and sometimes exhausting. It took us marching as one into the mud, in drill, to staying up together every night, smacking each other to stay awake, making sure we finished that last line on our memorandums, and spending every Saturday together. That built us into the team that we are today. Getting to graduation took a long time, and it sometimes seemed impossible. But looking now at everything where we came from, I am so proud of our class and our achievements that we made throughout the Academy. In closing, I would like to say, be strong enough to stand alone, be smart enough to know when you need help, and be brave enough to ask for it. Before I hand it off back to Captain Frankie, I did have a placard that was sitting along in the Academy hallway that I did see with next to a lot of pictures of fallen heroes, and I wanted to read this as a message to our class and to remind all of us what we're here for. Through these doors pass the finest trained peace officers in the world, a mantra that all have passed through the Ventura County Criminal Justice Training Center are too familiar with. However, we are reminded on a daily basis that to choose a career in law enforcement entails the sacrifice of our time, hearts, and on occasion, even our lives. This wall is dedicated to not only the memory of those we have lost, but their sacrifices and selfless service to the communities they swore to protect and serve. As we take the watch from here, let us never forget. Thank you so much. I'm going to give it back to Captain Frankie.
I know every recruit wanted to talk, but I told the sheriff we'd keep it under an hour. So this pretty much concludes our ceremony for today. Thank you for joining us, and everybody be safe. The recruits do have access to a link. I know many of you are missing the video that's put together for every class, and you will have access to that to share with your families later on. So thank you once again. Enjoy your afternoon. Thank you, everybody. All right, now you can